Someone is using your name to commit crimes in a distant. That heavy feeling you woke up with this morning, the one sitting on your chest that you dismissed as just another bad day, it is not your imagination. It is a spiritual alarm, a warning bell that your soul has been ringing because something is deeply wrong. Stop what you are doing. I need you to listen with an attention you have not given anything else today, because this message is a divine interception. It has been sent to your screen at this exact moment for a reason that will become terrifyingly clear in the next few minutes. Someone, in a distant place you may have never even heard of, is using your name. Not just your name, but the essence of who you are, the signature of your soul, to commit acts of darkness. They are signing your name to fraud, to deceit, to crimes that are creating a stain, a spiritual shadow that has been slowly creeping over your life without your knowledge. You felt it, haven't you? That sense that you are pushing against an invisible wall. The opportunities that vanish at the last second. The people who suddenly turn against you for no reason you can understand. You have blamed yourself. You have thought you were unlucky, or that you did something wrong. You have carried the guilt for failures that were never your own. That guilt ends today. What is happening in that faraway city is not a random event. It is the physical manifestation of a spiritual attack that has been waged against you in secret. The person doing this believes they are clever. They believe they are hidden by distance, protected by anonymity. But they have made a fatal error. They have underestimated God. They have underestimated the power that watches over you. This message finding you right now is the first sign that their time is up. The web of lies they have woven using your identity is about to be set on fire, and you are the one holding the match. A chain reaction has already begun. Before the sun rises tomorrow morning, a piece of evidence, something with your true energy on it, not the forged signature of a thief, will surface in a place they never expected. This is not a prediction. It is a report of what is already in motion. The universe is now moving to correct a profound injustice that has been silently draining your light for years. You know that feeling you get, that you are an outsider looking in, even with your own family? That is not a flaw in your personality. That is your spirit telling you that you are different, set apart for a reason, marked for a destiny that others have tried to steal a piece of. They saw your light and they wanted it, but they could not create it, so they tried to steal it by stealing your very name. The legal trouble is just a symptom. The real crime is the theft of your peace, the theft of your progress, the theft of your good name in the spiritual realm. And the restitution for that theft is about to be delivered to you. Your only task right now is to stay here, to receive this entire transmission, because every word is a key that unlocks a chain you did not even know was holding you down. The scrollers, the doubters, they will swipe away, oblivious to the fact that they are leaving their own spiritual doors unlocked. But not you. You were guided here. You felt the pull. That is your spirit recognizing the sound of its own liberation. Do not look away. Do not get distracted. What I am about to reveal next will expose the identity of the one behind this, and it will shake you to your core. This is not a stranger. The one who has done this knows you. They have eaten at your table. They have smiled at your face while their heart was full of envy. This is the deepest betrayal. It comes from a place you once believed was safe. Think back. There is a person from your past who faded away, but not entirely. Someone who watches you from a distance, through social media, through mutual acquaintances. They see your struggles, and it feeds them. They see your small victories, and it feels like a personal defeat to them. This person carries a wound, a bitterness related to you. Perhaps you got a job they wanted. Perhaps you received love from someone who rejected them. The reason does not matter to God, but it is the entire world to them. It has festered inside them for years, turning into a poison. And they decided that if they could not have your life, they would tarnish your name. They are using your identity, your date of birth, details they learned in a time of friendship, to build a false life, a parallel existence where they can commit the acts their own cowardly soul desires without consequence. They are using your good name as a shield for their darkness. This is why you have felt so misrepresented. It's why you often feel the need to explain yourself, to prove your own character to people. It's because in the spiritual realm, a counterfeit version of you has been running rampant, creating debts that your soul has been forced to carry. Do you remember that dream you had, the one where you were running but not moving? Where you were screaming but no sound came out? That was not a dream. It was your spirit showing you the truth of your situation. You have been spiritually bound, held in place by the actions of this Judas. They have been spending your spiritual currency. Every time they sign your name to another lie, another deceitful contract, a little bit of your life force is drained away. It is why you feel so tired, even after a full night's sleep. You are the one who checks on everyone else, but who checks on you? I see the weight you carry in the quiet moments after everyone else is asleep. I see the tears you have cried when no one was watching, asking why things are so hard for you when you have a good heart. It is because you have been fighting a battle you were not aware of, against an enemy you thought was a friend. But their reign of terror over your life is coming to an abrupt end. The divine clock has struck midnight on their little kingdom of lies. The evidence I spoke of, the thing that will appear before sunrise, it is something they lost, something they believe is gone forever. It is a letter, a photo, a small digital file that connects them directly to you and to the location of their crimes. It will not be found by police. It will be found by an innocent soul who has no idea what they are holding. And that person will be divinely guided to deliver it to the one person who can expose the entire scheme. The web is not just unraveling, it is being dissolved by holy fire. The urgency is this: when this person is exposed, the spiritual backlash will be immense. All of the negative energy, all of the karmic debt they have accumulated under your name, will rush back to its source. It will be a tidal wave of justice. You must be spiritually prepared, shielded, so that you only receive the blessings of your freedom and none of the debris from their destruction. You must sever the final energetic cord that connects you to their treachery. Their fall is assured. Your rise is what we must now secure. The reversal of this curse, the reclaiming of your name, has already been decreed in the heavens. But you must participate in your own rescue. You must be an active general in your own army. Your faith is the weapon, but your actions are what pull the trigger. I am going to give you a simple, physical instruction. An act that will serve as a declaration to the universe that you are no longer a willing host for this spiritual parasite. Do not take this lightly. The simplicity of the act masks its profound spiritual power. Tonight, before you go to sleep, you must take a single key. It does not matter what the key opens. A house key, a car key, a key to an old diary. Keys represent authority and access. This person has been using a false key to access your identity. You are about to change the locks, forever. Hold this key in your left hand, the hand that receives. Feel the cold metal. Understand that you are holding the symbol of your authority. You will go to your front door, the primary entrance to your home. You do not need to open it. Just stand before it. The door represents the gateway to your life. You will press the key against the door, right over the lock. And with your eyes open, looking at the door, you will say these words aloud. The words must be spoken, not thought. Your voice carries creative power. You will say, the false key is broken. The false name is erased. My door is now sealed to all who are not sent by God. My name is my own. My life is my own. My destiny is my own. Say it 3 times. With each repetition, press the key harder against the door. Feel the finality of your own decree. This is not a prayer of hope. It is a command of authority. You are serving an eviction notice to the enemy that has been squatting in your spiritual property. The moment you complete this simple ritual, the final energetic tie is cut. You will feel a shift. It may be a sudden feeling of peace. It may be a chill that runs down your spine. It may be an unexpected wave of emotion, a release of tears for a pain you couldn't name until now. Do not fear this release. It is the poison leaving your system. This act aligns you with the divine reversal that is already unfolding at breakneck speed. The evidence I spoke of will not just surface, it will be accelerated to its destination. The person who finds it will feel an inexplicable urgency to get it where it needs to go. They will cancel plans, leave work early, do something out of character to ensure that evidence is seen tonight. The one who has betrayed you, in their distant city, will suddenly be overcome with a sense of dread. They will not know why. They will feel a coldness, a sense of being watched. Their stolen confidence will evaporate, replaced by a paranoia that will cause them to make a critical mistake. They will try to cover their tracks, and in doing so, they will walk directly into the trap that has been set for them by the angels assigned to your case. What happens in the next few hours will set the course for the rest of your year. Your attention right now, your obedience to this instruction, is the most powerful asset you have. The doubters will call this foolish. Let them. They are comfortable in their chains. You were born to be free. The memory you have of a specific door closing in your past, a missed opportunity you still think about. God is about to open a gate for you, not just a door. And this ritual is you turning the key. Do not hesitate. Your liberation is waiting on the other side of your obedience. Wait. Pause this if you have to. What I was just about to say is not the full truth. There is something else. A deeper layer that I am being shown right now, a more urgent truth that is being released only for those of you, the very few of you, who have made it to this exact moment in the video. The message I was delivering is true, but it is a shield. I am now being commanded to give you the sword. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. See the lines on your palms. They tell a story of struggle, of work, of holding on when you wanted to let go. Yes. But they were also shaped, designed by the Creator, to receive a blessing that was stolen from you. You are about to take it back with force. I have spoken of the crimes, of the use of your name. That is only a cover story. It is a distraction from the real theft. The person who did this did not just want to commit petty fraud. They were engaged in a dark spiritual ritual to siphon your destiny. The crimes were just the earthly mechanism to create a sympathetic link to your name, a hook into your soul. Every time they forged your signature, they were performing an act of spiritual transference, draining a small amount of your favor, your luck, your divine inheritance, and pulling it into their own pathetic life. This is the secret within the secret. This is why you have felt so empty. This is why you feel like you are living a black and white life while everyone else is in color. Your very essence, the light that God gave you, has been leaking out to fuel the life of a thief. Now you understand the true gravity of the situation. This isn't just about clearing your name with some faceless authorities. This is about reclaiming your soul. And the timeline has just been moved up. The enemy, the spiritual parasite, knows their time is short. They are preparing to perform a final ritual, a ceremony to make the siphoning permanent. This ritual is scheduled to be completed at exactly 3 a.m. in your local time zone. We are in a race against time. The instructions I gave you before are still valid, but they are now step 1 of a 2-part counterstrike. After you perform the ritual with the key at the door, you must perform the second act. The key ritual closes the door to further attack. This second act takes back what has been stolen. You have until 3 a.m. Before that time, you must take a glass of clean water. Water is a spiritual conductor. You will hold it in both hands and you will speak these words into the water: every drop of my stolen destiny, every ounce of my stolen favor, every spark of my stolen light, I call you back to me now. By the power of the God who created me, I command a full restoration. What was taken is returned. My account is made whole. Then, you will drink the entire glass of water. As you drink it, visualize a golden light filling your entire body, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, patching every hole, sealing every crack where your energy was leaking. This is your sword. This act is an act of spiritual warfare. The one who stole from you believes you are weak and unaware. They are about to get the shock of their life. When you perform this, they, in the middle of their dark ritual, will feel their stolen power being ripped away from them. The vessel they filled with your light will shatter. They will be left with nothing but their own darkness. You have until 3 a.m. The window is not days. It is hours. Do not fail. Your entire future depends on this. Now you see. Now you understand. The weight you have been carrying was not yours. The emptiness was a theft. This revelation was reserved for you, the one who stayed, the one whose spirit is strong enough to fight back. The others who scrolled away, they were not ready for this level of truth. They will only perform the surface-level action, and they will receive a surface-level blessing. But you have been given the deeper knowledge because your spirit was crying out for true justice. You have been chosen for a full restoration. Your reward for listening, for having the spiritual stamina to make it this far, is the complete reclamation of your power. Do not take this knowledge for granted. It is the most valuable gift you will receive this year. To seal this spiritual reclamation, to make your command known in the courts of heaven, I want you to go to the comments section right now and type, "My soul's account is closed to thieves." This is not for my benefit. This is not for likes or shares. This is for you to make a public declaration, a digital signature on your own emancipation proclamation. It is a signal to the universe that you are aware, you are empowered, and you are taking back what is rightfully yours. Let the doubters see it and mock. They do not understand the power of a declared word. You do. As you move through the next few hours, be watchful for the signs that your command has been heard. This will not be a feather on the ground or a repeating number. The signs will be more profound. You will suddenly hear a song on the radio that you have not heard in years, one that is tied to a powerful, positive memory from before you knew the person who betrayed you. This is the universe reminding you of who you were before the theft began. You will also receive a message or a call from someone completely unexpected, someone who wishes you well. This is the first sign that the flow of positive energy is being redirected back to you. Do not be alarmed by these things. Recognize them as heavenly receipts, confirmations that your transaction has been processed. The enemy is in a full-blown panic. Their source of stolen light has been cut off. They are now operating in the dark, and they are clumsy. They will make mistakes, not small ones, but catastrophic ones. The evidence that was surfacing will now be practically leaping into the hands of those who will expose them. Your victory is not just possible, it is inevitable. You have turned the tables. You are no longer the victim in this story. You are the hero. Hold your head high. You are a warrior of the light, and you have just won a major victory in a war you didn't even know you were fighting until today. The climax of this spiritual battle will be swift and it will be absolute. At or around 3 a.m. your time, as you are filled with a peace you have not felt in ages, the one who tried to ruin you will be utterly exposed. Their frantic attempt to hide their crimes, now that their stolen spiritual energy is gone, will be the very thing that incriminates them. A missent text message. A panicked phone call overheard by the wrong person. A foolish attempt to destroy evidence that will instead preserve it perfectly for the authorities. They will be caught, and the name they will be screaming is not yours, but the name of the one they tried to frame. All the darkness they tried to attach to you will boomerang back to them with 10 times the force. You will not even feel the shockwave. You will be shielded. You might wake up tomorrow morning and for a moment, you will not know what has changed. You will just feel light. The air in your home will feel cleaner. The food you eat will taste better. The weight on your chest will be gone. This is the feeling of freedom. This is the feeling of living under an open heaven, with no spiritual interference blocking your blessings. This is your new normal. I want you to receive this testimony. Just this past Tuesday, a woman in Atlanta, Georgia, was in a similar situation. A cousin had used her information to open credit cards, ruining her finances, but she also felt a deep spiritual malaise, a sense of being cursed. She felt invisible. She was given these same instructions. She performed the ritual with the key and drank the water just before 2 a.m. The next morning, she woke up to a flurry of emails. Not from collection agencies, but from the bank's fraud department. The cousin, in a panicked state overnight, had tried to wipe a computer and had instead sent the entire contents of the hard drive directly to the authorities. She was fully exonerated within hours. But more than that, she said she felt like a veil had been lifted from her eyes. That same day, she received a job offer for a position she had been rejected from a month earlier. Do you see? The restoration is total. It is financial, it is spiritual, it is physical. It is your turn now. Your story will be the next testimony. There are others in your circle, people you know, who are under a similar attack and do not even realize it. When you share this video, do not try to guess who needs it. Simply press the share button and send it to the first 3 people that your phone suggests. The divine algorithm of the Holy Spirit will ensure it reaches the right eyes. You will be an angel on assignment without even leaving your home. Go back to the start of this message and listen to it again. The first time you heard these words, you heard them as a prisoner hearing a rumor of release. The second time, you will hear them as a king or a queen listening to the decree of their absolute victory. The words will have a new power because you have a new power. If you believe this word was delivered to you by God today, if you accept your freedom and your full restoration, seal this entire prophetic word right now by typing Amen in the comments. Let that be the final word. The case is closed.